welcome back to my channel. This is Gabe and this is Gabe Loves Makeup, and I hope everybody is having a super awesome day today, regardless of what time of day it is, day or night. I hope that your day was really super awesome. So today we have some more bougie products to play with. You know, we loving some bougie these days. So anyway, if you want to hear more about them, and it's from Jaclyn Cosmetics, and you like Jaclyn, and you like to want to know more about bougie Jaclyn products, then stick around. You know, hi, if you're new to my channel, my name is Gabe. I'm a 50-year-old makeup artist, and I've been in the industry, 30 plus years. I've worn many different types of hats in the industry, including being a national and working in sales and retail and customer service. So hi, I'm welcome. I'm so glad to have you. And if you're my older subscribers, you know I love you guys. Love you. So glad you guys are back. And you know, and I cherish each and every one of you. I want to tell you guys, my older and newer, just to let you guys know that I appreciate you guys every single day. So anything you do, anything you say, anything, I appreciate everything you do, because without you, I wouldn't be here. A lot of us on YouTube would not be here. It's all about you guys. And I think sometimes we forget that it's not about us, it's about you guys. And I just want to give you guys that little shout out and just let you know that I do appreciate you and I do really love you. And each and every one of you means so much to me. And you know, sometimes if I don't get back to you right away with a comment, or I don't say something on Instagram, or if you say something to me and sometimes I can't always answer right back, just make sure to know that I do love you, and I'm not trying to ignore you or not trying to talk to you. I try to talk to everybody as much, but it is really difficult these days with work and everything. So I've got a lot going on in my life, so it's a little difficult. But anyway, I just want to thank you guys so much for everything you do, and just know that I cherish every one of you, and each one of you are very important to me. So it's not just a bunch of crap that I'm telling you. So just to throw that out there, I just wanted to say, so today we were talking about Jaclyn Cosmetics, and she came out with a brand new line called, it's the Bougie, it's her Rouge collection. So we have blushes, we have a blush palette, we have a new lip cushion, we have a new luminous powder that's like a blush topper, and then we also have a stick or a cream blush to go with it. So we're going to play with these today and see what we think of them. But before we get started, though, what are you guys thinking of these lashes? Can I tell you, I love these lashes. This is the InkyMinky Lashes. Her name is Zabrena, and I don't think she's got a last name or anything. I think she just goes by Zabrena. But she's beautiful. She lives in Florida. She's a beautiful redhead, and she is just stunning, amazing makeup artist. Anyway, this is her company, and I bought about 4 or 5 pairs of these, and they're like $12 a piece, or like 10. They are so comfortable, and they're great with the right glue and everything. So I will leave a link down below in the description box, because you guys, if you're looking for a really cool set of lashes, but you don't want to spend a fortune on them, these are really great. This is the style Daddy's Girl, and if you guys watched my Lisa Eldridge video, I had on the pair of lashes in Angelic. So these are just really great, though. I really like them. And I did a very clean eye look today with just a little brow. I did my favorite Pan Stick Max Factor foundation today, because I really love it. It's really awesome. I didn't do anything else, though. I set with just a little bit of powder. I did a tad bit of bronzer, just a little bit, but not very much, because I wanted the blush to be the center of attention. So we're ready to get started, so let's just dive right into it. So first of all, I'm going to start with the lip product, because I can't stand not having anything on my lips, and it's driving me crazy, because I feel like I look like a pale, washed out ghost right now, because I don't have anything on. I think it's called the Rouge Romance Lip Cushion, and it's $18. And she has them in about 6 shades in it that she came out with it in this one. It's a rich, creamy lip color and blushing hues with a blurring finish. And the lip cushion, it applies like a liquid lipstick, but it leaves looking smooth with a satin finish. And the shade that I have it is the one and only. And I think this one is the one that's out in stock. There's like 2 out in stock, and I think this one's one of them, and then there's 3 that are still in stock. And by the way, before we get started, the majority of this collection is still available online. The stick blushes there's the one that I have is still available. The rest of them are sold out, but the powder, the luminous powders, and the palettes are still in stock. So just throwing that out there to you guys just in the beginning, just so in case I forget, because you know, sometimes I get unforgetful and I kind of forget stuff. Okay. So anyway, so let's pull this this out and try it out and see. So this is what the packaging looks like. It looks like this. It looks a lot like her lipsticks, which if you guys have been following me, you know that I really love her liquid lipsticks. They're really awesome. I've also did her palette. I also did her light palette, her powder underneath my eyes and stuff today. I just love that palette as well. And it is just really super awesome. So I'm just really enjoying a lot of Jaclyn's product. But this is what the applicator looks like. It looks very similar to the other. And I heard they smell really good, and they do. They smell like coconut. It smells like coconut. But let's just put it on. Let's just go right into it and just put it on. So again, I have it in the shade 1 and Only. So let's just go ahead and put it on. So, ooh, that's pretty. This is a beautiful color. I love the way it looks. It's really pretty. I wanted something a little bit more on the brighter, on the redder side, because I don't really have a lot of those kind of colors. So I wanted something kind of brighter. It is a different formula than her other liquid lipsticks. Those are a little bit more drying immediately. These are definitely like a liquid lipstick, and you have to apply it a couple times, where the other ones is kind of more of like a swipe. And not that you're done, but you can kind of build those up too. But this one, you got to build up a little bit more. Like you have to keep applying it over and over and again to get a really good coverage and to really smooth it out. But it's got like a gel or a jelly feel to it. It's not sticky or anything. It feels really good on the lips. It's comfortable. So it's not where the other ones, when they start to dry down, they do a really good job, but they definitely have a lot more of a dryness or tightness on the lips a little bit more. But this one feels pretty comfortable so far. So we're going to keep wearing it and see what we do. So when we get started on the blush, and then kind of play with it and see. These are the Rouge Romance Matte Blush Palettes, and they're $45. And this is what the packaging looked like. Isn't it beautiful? The packaging is just stunning. And she did this whole Marie Antoinette. I'll put some pictures up here so you guys can see this whole Marie Antoinette, let them eat cake type of look. I just thought it was really cute. The whole idea of it was great. And there are 6 eyeshadows. Listen at me. 6 blushes in this compact. So, that's what it looks like. Isn't that beautiful? That is so pretty. Look like, ooh, isn't that pretty? Oh my God, that was gorgeous. These are so pretty. So what we're going to do is I'm going to end up doing one side with the blush, and then we're going to do the topper over on one side with the powders, and then on the other side we're going to do the cream with the topper over it, and kind of see and play and see which one works better. But I'm going to do some swatches for you by Dior. This one is Tea Room. This one is Tempting. Step back a little bit so you can see it. This one is Fancy Pants. This one is Pretty Posh. And this one is Ever After. So, and this is like a warmer palette, and then there is a cooler one as well. But I'm usually like more warmer undertones for some reason, so I kind of wanted to go with something a little bit more with the warmer blushes or whatever. They seem really pigmented. They are pretty matte, so they have like a matte feel to them, but they have like a little bit of a luminosity underneath them. So I don't know, we're gonna see. The best way to do it is just to put the darn thing on. But before we do that, because we've got the luminous powder that's gonna go over top of it, is the Mood Light Luminous Loose Powder, Luminous Rouge, and I have it in the shade LOML, and it's like an orangey shade, and it comes in, it just looks just like this. Has the little J here that matches the actual shade color at the bottom. So if you buy a couple of them, you can actually see the colors that are actually going to come, the color that actually matches the top matches the color underneath. So that way you can kind of tell if you get a couple of them, you can kind of see which one it was the color. It's really beautiful. It's just like her loose highlighters. I've already kind of undone it a little bit anyway, so I could just get right to it. So I didn't have to worry about peeling it off, because this one was a little hard to peel off. But they do just look like her loose highlighters. They're just in a little bit of a different packaging, but it is really pretty, or kind of similar to it. But this is supposed to be like a topper. So it's an experience, a subtle luminous veil of color with the radiant loose powder blush. It blurs imperfections and leaves a subtle radiant finish with the pigments that add warmth and color, and the luminous finish provides a lit from within glow. So we're going to be doing that kind of over top of it a little bit. I'm going to do Bougie. We're going to do Bougie, which is this color here. And I'm going to start off with a really light brush because she said they were very, very pigmented. So I'm going to go into Bougie and I'm going to take it and we're going to tap it and see. You can see a lot of the product is there. I'm going to tap off just a little bit and we're going to go in and we're going to start applying right here. And I don't want to do too much on the apple cheek because I think that's where I'm going to put the loose powder. And I want to take it up into my forehead here. And tap a little bit more on it. Because you know me, I love me some blush. And I just go with the flow. Because I love the way it looks. So I'm going to do kind of like a, I'm going to do like a C type. Now, I didn't do any highlighter or anything, guys. Because I didn't want to do any highlighter. Because I didn't want it to... you know, any combat with the actual blush. So I wanted it to just be, if there was any glow in the blush, which I heard there is, it's beautiful. Wow, that's pretty. That's really pretty. But you know what? I think I've kind of got a base with this one. I think I'm going to go into, let's take a little bit, let's go into Tea Room a little bit. Let's take a little bit of Tea Room. And just tap a little bit more of her over it because I want it, this look, I want it to be very blushy. That's the reason why I did my eyes the way that I did them, because I want it to be more focused all on the blush. And I want it to be very flushy and bright. And that's the whole point of it. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, I like that. That's really pretty. A little bit on the back of my hand just so you can see it. This is the Tea Room. So, and when you look up close to it, it is a matte, but you can see a little bit of like a sheen underneath it kind of. I'm going to take just a little bit of my Morphe brush in E4. I'm going to take a little bit more of it because it's got a little bit more. I'm going to take just a little bit, since we're kind of playing, I might as well. I'm going to take a little bit of, let's take a little bit of Fancy Pants. And I'm just going to add a little bit of that over top of it. And down my nose. And over here. And again over here. A little bit down on my chin. You know, it looks very subtle. It looks like I'm going crazy with the blush, but really it's not. I'm just going to blend it down a tad, but I want it to be fleshy. I want it to be very fleshy, and I like that. It looks very good, actually. Ooh, I like that. Pretty. All right, now let me take a little bit of the Mood Luminous and the LOML. And I'm going to take a little bit in the cap here. Take a little bit. And I'm going to take a little bit more of like a highlighting brush because I don't know. It looks pretty pigmented. So, and just to kind of give you guys another idea of what it does. Ooh, it is. It's definitely more illuminating. It's got more of a little bit of illuminator if you guys can see it. It definitely looks a little bit more illuminating. So I'm going to tap off a little bit of it. And we're going to swirl a little bit right here over my apple of my cheek. Just to kind of set it like a topper. You guys hear it's my table. If you hear my table, it like goes all over the place. I mean, I love it, but it likes to make noise. So it does give it like this little bit of subtleness to it. You guys think it's really going to, my skin soaks up blush, man. Let me tell you, it's like, because this blush is very pigmented and my skin still soaks it up. So it just goes to show you, it's like my skin just soaks up blush. Like I put it in tons and tons on, and by the end we're done, it'll be soaked up. So I mean, it'll be very interesting to see how this wears and everything. But it is really beautiful, guys. It looks really, really pretty. Okay, so let's. I'm going to move this to the side. I'm going to move this over to the side. I'm going to keep out my luminous, and then we're going to pull out the. These are supposed to dry to a soft to a matte powder finish, and an effortless wash of color. And they come in a little stick like this. And that's what it kind of looks like. And it's cute. It's so cute. And then that's what, woo! That's something right there, man. Oh, I like that. That's beautiful. And this is the color Royal Flush. And I'm going to take a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm not going to dot it on my face, but I'm going to take my Beauty Blender and I'm going to tap it into the product. And we're just going to go right in and start applying it. Ooh. Ooh. This is definitely more my speed. Doing something like, because I love cream blush. And oh, I love it. Wow, that's some color, man. Wow. Do you guys seen with the powder, the difference, even though the powder is pigmented and you've got a lot more choices, but this is just beautiful. Wow. And look how much more I've got on the back of my hand. That is so pretty. Light powder. I'm going to tap off a little bit of my excess, and we're going to go over the front of it. Ooh. That is so pretty. You're a blush girl and you like blush, or a blush boy or girl, and you like blush. This is going to be you. You're going to love it. You know, because I'm sitting here playing with my Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Lovegasm palette. This is the Lovegasm. And then there's another one. This has been out of stock for a while. It's been out for like maybe a year and a half. It's been out of stock. Well, she just restocked them again. So if you guys are ever interested in like highlighters and like, it's got the bronzer and a blush and toppers and stuff in the inside of it. It's really, really nice. I've had it for a while. Mine I've had for about a year and a half or so, but they do have them back in stock again. I just thought I'd throw that out there to you in case you're ever, if you're interested, or if you had it before and you really, really liked it, just throw that out there. I'm going to take a little bit of my Kevyn Aucoin, a little bit of my glass skin. I'm going to take a little bit more right here just to make it pop a little bit more, because we want to be very Marilyn-esque today. I am channeling my inner Marilyn today. Pretty on it. I just really, really like it. Wow, it's great. What do you guys think? It's so pretty. Okay, so what are we thinking of the Jaclyn collection? Okay, well, me personally, first let's talk about the lipstick. So the lipstick, you know, they're 18, so they're the same as her other lips. I don't know if these are going to go to Ulta or not. I'm not sure about any of this collection or not. So far, she hasn't said anything about Ulta. It's just been only on the only on her website, which everything will be linked down below, by the way, if you, in case you want to look or check it out or whatever. But anyway, these are great. They feel really good. They're not long. They're not as these come off though. They can maybe stain a little bit, but they're definitely not the longer wear that the other ones are, for sure. Because I know that I've drank on my water bottle a couple times and it's kind of come off a little bit, so it's definitely not a long wearing type, but it's got a nice feel to where it'll stay on decently, like it won't slide anywhere or whatever. But these are nice. These are comfortable. Something just to stay on pretty decent is comfortable, but you don't like really super long wearing lipsticks that are too drying. This would be a nice one. You could do a gloss over it, but it still feels hydrating, believe it or not. I'm really kind of shocked with it. I actually really like it. I definitely, and I love the color. I think the color looks really, really good. It goes great with the blush. So the palette is gorgeous. I mean, these are really, really beautiful. They're very pigmented. If you like matte blush, you will really, really like these, I think. And they do have a little bit of a luminosity, so they kind of go on matte, but they have a little bit of luminosity underneath them. You know, using almost 1, 2, 3, I'm just using 4 shades out of it, and it kind of still soaked into my skin a little bit, still packing it on over. Of course, I didn't go really ham and go into really, really deep, but they are pretty pigmented. My skin just soaked up blush so much, so out of this, I would probably go with the stick, because the stick to me is better for me. When you put it on, it just gives like instant gratification more to me, where this one you have to build up a little bit more. But if you are a build up kind of a powder girl and you like more of a powder and you like more of that matte powder, you will like that better. But to me, I like this better, because even though it's just creamy, it's rich, it's fast. I can put it on with the sponge or your fingers or whatever really fast. And I just think you get more bang for your, just to get it out there. I just think it looks really beautiful. It blends seamlessly into the skin. It's really nice. The only thing I will tell you is this little component, when you put it back over top of it, see how it's already starting kind of getting on around the edges of it and around the top of it, because it scrapes against the top and you can't pull it any further down. So you have to be really careful putting the top back on it, but really that's the only downfall to it. And they're not that bad. They're $22. They're a little pricey for it to be a cream blush stick for what will be good, but you don't really need much. Just a little bit goes a long way. But this and this I'm very impressed with. I'm very impressed with the way this looks over top of the blush. It does kind of give it this little bit more of a luminosity, and it just gives this really beautiful hue to the skin, and I really like that. You know, but a little bit of this goes a long way. So these two are more, I would use these two more than I will this, probably. The lipstick, of course, is great to add to my other lipsticks that I have by her. So I'll just kind of like, this is just a more of a brighter color, where those are more nude and they're just more longer wearing than these are. This one is, but I do like this. But these two are definitely, so out of the collection, I would have to say it would be this one or this one that I would be more with. And if I had one of these two to choose, it would definitely be the stick, because the stick is just easy, it's quick. And you know, this shade again is still in stock, but the other ones I think are all sold out for the moment. I don't know if she's going to replenish them or not, but I'm sure that she will. They're just out right now. But all of these are in stock. So they do have all of these, and the palettes are still in stock too. And then, you know, then with the glass skin over top of it, when I took that Kevyn Aucoin, it just made it pop. So it made it look so pretty. So anyway, that's it, guys. I really do appreciate you hanging out with me today and playing with some new Jaclyn products, because I just really love her stuff. I'm really getting so impressed with her line and what she's coming out with, and her ideas and how she's doing things. I think it's really cool. I hope that you guys like it too. I mean, I know some people are not really interested in her brand. I think it had a lot to do with some of the scandal in the past, but I think she's overcoming that. You know, and I really do like her. So it's just something that she's someone that I've always admired and someone that I've always liked, and I think her products are really good. So anyway, with that said, be safe, be strong, be proud, stand tall, and you know, most of all, love yourself. And you know, and next of all, you know, please be nice to someone today, you know, because a little kindness goes an awful long way every day, and it can really mean a lot to someone. So anyway, with that, guys, you know, thank you so much, and peace out, and we will see you again in the next episode. Bye.